February 16th, 2025, or around that weekend anyway, southern West Virginia and eastern Kentucky experienced a bunch of flooding. Since I have a cabin in that area, I decided to run down and check it out, see what kind of damage and what all had happened. As you can see, quite a bit of damage. The roads were washed away, water was running across the roads, there was mudslides blocking some of the lanes, there was quite a bit of debris that had washed down the mountains and piled up, blocked roads. So I headed up to my cabin because I have an excavator and a trailer there, and I thought I would go ahead and get it picked up and run back into town and see who I could help. I did connect with a pastor that had been helping people and asked him for a list of people that needed help, and he had some different places I could go and work. So I loaded up my excavator and headed back into town, and still raining off and on, so was trying to do what I could to work in between the rain, which did clear up and turn into a nice day for a little while, but I ended up helping fix some driveways that had washed out and dig out some drainage ditch that had been washed full of dirt and debris, and clean out a creek or a drainage area that had washed out. Then I decided to go get my side-by-side and go see what other damage was done, and I went down a trail to go to a road that I normally would take to get out of the neighborhood, and the trail was very washed out. You can't hardly tell the perspective with this video, but there were so many logs and large boulders that actually washed down in the heavy rains that was very rough and almost impassable on the trail I was on. And then when I got to the other trails, they were so washed out and blocked off that I either could not tell where they were or I could not get up them. And then when I got to the road, it was so washed out, it just looked like the stream bed. So this is actually the road. And it was almost impassable, but I did make it through part of it with a side-by-side until I came to area that was so washed out it was not passable. It was about a 4-foot drop off, between 4 feet and 5 feet deep, that had washed out of the road. So I had to turn around and go back and check out the other direction, which the blacktop road had washed away. There was trees piled up, there was debris. Again, went to another section of road, again washed out where the culverts were. That was about a 9-foot deep trench through there, and the county or somebody had started filling it back in. Those culverts are 6 foot tall. The gravel road had washed away. Like I said, the blacktop had washed away. The landscaping has totally changed because of the river rerouting and washing away things. And some of the roads had temporary gravel and stuff put back in place to make them somewhat passable. And it started raining again, so I went back to the cabin and relaxed, put my clothes by the fire to dry out, and headed home the next day. But I thought it was a good trip.